Hi everyone, this is André from Barba Tradicional, and today I'm going to compare the Rockwell T2 against the Rockwell Model T. And in today's shave I'm also going to use the synthetic brush from Rockwell, a shaving cream from Portugal called O Melhor, which translates for the best. I'm going to use some Persona blades and also finish up with some Speick aftershave, which I like very much. So I just took a shower, so the only thing I need is to wet up my brush and also my face. And today's video is a little bit different for me, because actually to this channel, because the goal of this channel is actually to be speaking Portuguese, but because of, I think, the momentum of this new razor that has launched, I decided also to make a video in English. So if you haven't checked out the other video where I actually compared, I took a little bit more in detail the changes with the Rockwell Model T with the T2. There is also another link down below. That's actually, the video is going to be in Portuguese, but I've put some English subtitles. So, but basically what has changed between the Model T and the T2 is that it has been re-engineered. There's been actually a process that made actually the razor much better, much more durable, and actually much more precise. So they have thickened up some crucial parts, the T-bar, the thrust base, the thrust base plate, and also in the clamshells and the doors. So, and they've also curved a little bit some right angles that we had in the Model T, that actually helps a little bit with the pressure, actually distributing the pressure and the force when you close the doors, when you're tightening up the razor. So that's the main change. Of course, there's a visual change here, which actually is part of a re-engineering process. So now you can see the T-bar as opposed as here the Model T, which is hidden. Basically, it relieves the pressure from the clamshell, the doors, when you're closing, and you release a little bit of pressure on the razor. And it also makes the blade exposure on either side of the edge, the sides, they make them actually more even. So when you're shaving with either side, should feel much more of the same, if not identical, compared to the other one. I mean, I've owned the Model T for quite a while now. I've never experienced any issue on being uneven. But well, they did re-engineer. They did make it better. So yeah. So let's see how it goes. Also, one thing that people don't mention enough that I really liked about Rockwell is that it has lifetime warranty. So for the razors, whichever the model is, if for any chance it fell down, I mean, not because of any defects, manufacturing defects, but actually because of the use. Maybe you put it in your adopt kit and it was dented, it's scratched or anything, so you can contact them and they'll give you a replacement part for free, except for shipping. So it's a super good deal. You always have a super good razor in good conditions, so you just have to buy it once, and there you go. By the way, another improvement that Rockwell made to the T2 is basically when you want to pull the blade out. Now, although these parts have been thickened, the blade ends a little bit, better, or this part ends a little bit closer to where the blade ends. So when you want to touch it and pull it, you actually feel the blade and can take directly the blade out, you see, as opposed to the Model T, where the blade ends, the way the blade ends and the base cap here ends, it makes the blade more difficult to take. If you want to feel here at the sides, you don't feel it, and you have kind of to adjust the way you take it. And for me, I thought was better. Now, I have already tested the T2 a few times. I actually was fortunate enough to have received it from Rockwell firsthand to give it a try, and also to showcase in my channel. So I did take it for a spin a couple of times, And I decided to make this channel because the community of shaving, traditional shaving, white shaving, however you want to call it, is huge. And the great majority of content is actually put in English, and that's actually no problem at all with that. And I come from Brazil, and there is actually, when you take a look, there's not as much content as there is in English. There's only a few channels. Some of them are actually more directed to barbers, and few of them are actually to the hobby of traditional shaving. Some are actually discontinued. There is also one, the Black Fur House, João, in Portugal. So then I decided to strengthen the community in Brazil, or all Portuguese-speaking countries. Maybe also there are some Portuguese-speaking people out there in other countries, and they're also into the wet shaving. So that explains a little bit my channel. And yeah, so let's wet the razors a little bit. And so I have the T2 and the brushed chrome. I'm gonna be shaving my right side, and the gunmetal is the Model T, which I'll be shaving my left side. So starting with the T2, I find my sweet spot on the 4.5. Sometimes I dial up or down a little bit, but that's actually where my sweet spot is. It is comfortable, yet I do have some blade exposure, and I like it. So it is super efficient, super comfortable. That's everything that I expect from a razor and my shave. Super smooth. As I said, I do like some blade feel, but it's not something uncomfortable or too aggressive. Now going to this side, I do have a scar here, a pimple that I want to avoid. And obviously the Model T is also in the setting 4.5. And one thing that I noticed is that for me, at least for those razors over here, the T2 offers me a little bit more of a blade exposure, a blade feel. I mean, it doesn't, I'm not sure if it's actually more aggressive, you know, but I do feel the blade a little bit better. Both are super efficient. I mean, it took here the hair, I would say, almost evenly. I mean, I don't feel on the face anything different from either side, but I do have a little bit of a feel, the blade feel on the T2. However, interestingly enough, there has been a review from Mantic59, and he mentioned he likes to use the Model T in a lower setting. He likes it milder. So he said in the Model T, he uses like in setting 2 to 3, the Model T. And he mentioned that he felt the T2 a little bit more forgiving actually than he can actually use it in setting 1 or 2. So as I said, I do go for a more blade feel, and I did feel the T2 a little bit more, more of the blade. But yeah, Mantic said otherwise, at least for the starting adjustments. However, this is just for comparison purposes. I mean, if I say that I feel the blade a little bit more, it's just a tiny bit. Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge difference. And I'll link his review below. It was super interesting to read, and yeah, it was super nice. So I invite you to take a look at his comments as well. And if you're interested in getting The T2, or actually any razor from Rockwell, I'm gonna link below where you can find it, how you can buy it, and yeah, hopefully you can get one for yourself. The T2 it has a small batch this time, so it is the final model, but they have a smaller batch. That means they're gonna sell them out, and they will start probably a crowdfunding campaign, so that they can really have a big, large batch. So maybe you're lucky enough to get one right from this starting batch, or else you might need to wait a little bit. But that's an excellent shaver, I must say. Very good here on my face, comfortable shave. This soap performs super well and has a super nice smell. I think it has some musky notes. Well, I love this cream, and I love very much this scent. So much that I have the balm and also the perfume. So that's how I like this scent. So super good. If you have the chance to give it a try, I strongly encourage you to. And also the Persona blades, they are performing amazingly as well. Maybe you have seen in Persona's Instagram account, they were looking for some DE shavers, and they were actually offering a couple of people to enter this test, to give them a go. So they did send me those blades. They're now, at least these are made in Germany, and super good. Actually, they look, I mean, the blade, the wrapping is this one here, blue, but the blade looks just like the platinum, the red platinum here. Here's the blade. So it does look exactly like the platinum ones, the red Israelis, or these box here that I have. So great blades as well. I will also link below where you can find them. I think most of you know where to, but it doesn't hurt to leave them down below. And also, some of you might be saying, well, he has a beard, he grows a full beard, how come he's shaving or has a shaving channel? Well, everyone's got a shave, right? And well, the neck is, at least in my face to my body, it's the most sensitive area. So if I can shave my neck, I can shave also the rest of my face. I did take down my beard once, and yeah, so I'm super comfortable with it, and I think I can stop right here. And one thing that I learned from Doug from PAA, actually I've seen in his video, I've never seen it again, I've never found this video again, otherwise I would link it, is that a tip that he gave, and it for me was precious, was golden. That if you're looking for a BBS without any irritation, don't go for a BBS, at least when your face is still wet, your hair is still wet. As you might know, well, we soak our brushes, our animal fiber brushes, so our hair is not different. So if we just took a shower, if we just wet our face, the hairs are dilated. So actually, when you finish your shave, I mean, at least for me, 20 minutes or 30 minutes after I shaved, I do feel the skin here a lot smoother, and I do have like a BBS. Although right now, if I feel my face, I wouldn't say it's a BBS, but trust me, or trust Douglas, when you're done, like 30 minutes, 1 hour from now, you're gonna be in a good position already. Most probably a BBS. So I would say you should give it a try. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. And let me know, by the way, in the comments if you like this kind of video. Should I do some more in English? Should I put some subtitles to my other videos? And yeah, let me know how you feel about subtitles and etc. The focus of this channel is Portuguese speaking people. I think there's plenty of you who have excellent content in English already. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. And thank you very much for watching. Cheers.